Is Ragini.
Step into a sacred space with Ragini Mishra
I'm very
for light
happy
mirror
to have you
reflections,
all
where
today's
every session
session.
becomes a portal to
And
your soul.
before we go ahead, I would like to give a little bit of a background. What is light mirror? Somebody messaged. Okay. Okay, so I have to wait for a minute because I think it's not yet live.
Step into a sacred space with Ragini Mishra for light mirror reflections, where every session becomes a portal to your soul, blending intuitive energy readings, name vibration decoding, and channeled messages from Babaji, Hanumanji, and the Divine Masters. Ragini guides you back to the truth you've always carried within. This is not just a reading, it is a reflection. Join Light Mirror Reflections every other Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, only on Soul Search TV. Watch for free online or tune in via Roku, Amazon, Apple TV, and Android TV. Want to go deeper? Step into the Zoom room for a live personal reading and sacred soul connection. Come not to be told who you are. Come to remember who you've always been.
Site and the readings and everything, but this definitely gives sort of like raises the energy alignment. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I got a message from Mermaid. What about you, Shannon? Would you like to share something?
Sure. You gave a reading recently to a friend of mine, a mutual friend of mine, and Tanjila's Bhavna, who had recommended that she got a lot out of the session. So I was inspired to sign up today.
Oh, that's amazing. And thank you to her as well. So, yeah, thank you. What about you, Tamia? Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yep, Tamia, that's right. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I was actually, I guess this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. A line of synchronicities happened in
Uh-huh.
order for me to end up in this call. And I was on the way home and I got a call from a friend asking me if I was interested in a session. And I said, sure. I was just thinking about getting one for earlier in the day. And as I thought, it kind of appeared through a phone call. And
Uh,
yeah, so it's interesting.
Nice, nice. Yeah. I love it because, this is where the universe communicates and directs us. Something is meant to, come to us. That's how it gets aligned, for. And I think that's like something, I mean, my whole like last 5, 6, and even years before that also is filled with synchronicities. And
Mm.
that's, I started to trust it, more and more and more. And I think after you start trusting the synchronicities, you start to, take other things like not so seriously, because there's something so profound happening, which is like so live, right? And so for me, this is a, big part of my own journey. Yeah, so that's very nice, for all of you to share this. And this is my third session on Soul Search in this format. And although I have my own group where, we do regular sessions and meetups in person and all of that. And I mean, so last, to give a little bit of a background, I've always been very passionate about personal transformation. I always wanted to be a better version of myself, unconsciously, subconsciously, consciously, everything. And luckily, I've always been introduced to amazing teachers and guides and coaches. Always, they have come and they have helped me to, grow further. And so 5 years back during COVID, so before the COVID, I was not into practices so much, but I used to watch podcasts, videos on, Mind Valley and things like that. So, but during COVID, I got time to practice meditation. And that is where I started to feel that there is so much potential and power in these practices, because it started to help me to shift my focus from outside problematic things to inside, where I can create peace from within. And before that, I was like, okay, I was inspired. But then when I started to see the difference, that's where I got so inspired that I want to, why these experiences are coming to me, because I was connecting all the dots, like the synchronicities and science. And then I felt that maybe this is what and I was working as a digital marketing manager. So I was like, and I have also started another business before in 2011, gift portal, like an online thing. Because your life, right, when you look in the hindsight, whatever you have experienced, whatever you have got the training as per work or personal relationships, challenges, those are your preparation. That is what your preparation for your ultimate journey in life, right? So I was able to connect the dots, and I felt that I need to start something in this space where I can start, even if I am not offering, I can bring coaches who can guide these people, who can also connect with spirituality and finding the power within. Because we all are extremely powerful. The only thing is, last several years, the power, has been taken away in a way that you have to follow something, some structure, or things like, where it's being that we can help you, you cannot do it yourself. Like things of that has come as a false matrix, I feel. Like even religion, although every religion was started with a very good, very universal philosophy and everything. But then as time passed, it started to become distorted, where the politics and everything started to come in. And that's where we started to disconnect from the religion and from spirituality. But spirituality is even more deep. It's not like religion or with structures, right? It's within us. Everybody, we have that essence, right, within us. So that's where I was like passionate everything, and I wanted to bring this, and so many people came to the programs and workshops and seeing their transformation, that inspired me. So 5 years was my journey like this. This year I started to connect again with like science and symbols and synchronicities by the universe, and got to know from the few guides and intuitively that Mahavatar Babaji is my eternal guide. And all this while he has been helping me to get some training so that I'm able to finally start helping people myself, rather than just having coaches to help, right? Like rather than building the structure and supporting the kind of initiatives, I was guided that you are ready to start helping other people. Okay. And what was the help that I was told? This year only, and this year is a powerful shift happening, which I am experiencing. So I cannot just say based on the YouTube podcast. There's so many podcasts and the videos that if you hear, everybody's talking about it. But this is also based on my own experience, because the incredible amount of the shifts I'm experiencing, right? Because I did not imagine before that I can do something like this, wherein I can connect with Mahavatar Babaji. As you know, Paramhansa's, Yogananda's guru's lineage guru. He is the one who initiated Lahiri Mahasaya. So I don't know how many of you know that, But the autobiography of a yogi is one of the most popular, the bestsellers in the spiritual space. And that is the book, favorite book of Steve Jobs. In fact, in his funeral, that book was distributed. So he was so much like passionate about this whole yogic science, the Kriya Yoga and the breath practice, by the lineage of Mahavatar Babaji. So Mahavatar Babaji is an eternal yogi, and he lives in Himalayas. He's like a deathless yogi, and right now he's very active. He's guiding a lot of seekers and the gurus and the teachers and people in general, meditators, to evolve and raise the consciousness, so that and many other beings are also very active at the same time, right? So they're playing a very important role to raise, because earth is shifting and we all are feeling that crumble, that kind of the calamities happening, and world war like situation, the tough things, even at the collective level and on the personal level. Many people are losing jobs, stability and relationships. It's all happening, it's all real. Why this is happening? It is happening for us to get up, like awake, and start questioning who you are, why you have come. And that is why this jolt is coming, like to remember your purpose. So the light mirror's main goal is to help people remember their purpose, why they have come. And the key, like, if the moment you start connecting with your purpose, everything in your life will start getting together, like getting resolved. I'm telling you, because that is the key. Because till the time you're not working as per your soul contract, you can say, or your kind of the ultimate mission that you have taken birth in this life, then till that time you're going to face challenges in every area, because you're not doing that. Is only for you to wake up, right, at a personal level. And even some of the very evolved teachers and guides, they have talked about how that they got like trauma and mental and the major health issues, and that was their wake up call, because it was coded like you part of the remembering process. You go, and because you'll forget as a human, when you take birth, there is a veil, and you should start enjoying life. Everything is good. You're not going to think about it, that why you've come, right? So then a trauma comes. Then the person starts questioning why it's happening, why I'm here. And that is the time your higher self starts to giving you guidance and connecting with you people. And and slowly you start actually working in this direction of finding your purpose. So light mirror is about purpose activation, dharma activation, for helping people to channel the whole purpose. Like the way I got the light mirrors, full vision, full plan, full everything as a channel, written, right? Babaji is giving me that this is where you are meant to work, meant to do, and this is what you have done in other lives. You just have to remember, and you start. And we all carry the soul kind of knowledge and experience and whatever, and it's all seeded, coded within our essence. The only thing is having a proper environment, proper setup in the energy and blessing of the guru, and the right time, you can activate those things. And that's where your gifts, you don't have to learn. You have to remember who you are, why you have come. Okay. And that starts to bring peace, like this ultimate fulfillment, So you have to find out what is that one thing brings joy, even if you don't get paid for, even if you're not getting any acknowledgement, even if people are not giving you any validation. You are doing it because this brings ultimate joy in your life. So what is that? Right? And that's where those question and answer will slowly bring that. And plus your past experiences, patterns, challenges, it is all training you for your ultimate rising. And we all carry the potential. It's not like just for few people. We all are coded with that. Okay, only there are layers of this whole illusion, and that's like that clouds it. So you have to remove those clouds, those mud things, because even if if in the glass of water there is mud and you put the clean water, what will happen? There'll still be mud. So first you have to clear the mud, and then the water will come, the fresh water will come. So this is why we are clouded, because of so much illusionary, the conditioning, the self doubts, the projections, and that we have considered as truth, and we are not seeing the light, that who we are. So this field, light mirror field, is Babaji's field, that I'm supposed to, I'm being guided to help that anchor that. It is not only me, it is collective. It is like so many people are going to be part of this, where they will hear this and they'll feel, okay, remembrance. This is part of their contract too. So far I've got 5-6 people who have understood, who have connected with Babaji and connected with this light mirror frequency. This is a unique frequency. It's a remembrance frequency. It's a portal. It's like something where you come and you see, you can connect with your causal, but you have to be ready for it. People who are not ready, they come, they mental thing, they'll not have any much kind of a breakthrough. But people who are already ready, like prepared, did a lot of purification, soul work, really trying, put efforts everywhere, they will instantly shift. This is what I'm seeing happening. Because you just have to be ready, and then the guru's presence is there. You will be able to discover your gifts. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to explain as light mirror. What is the background? And I have got Tamia's question, but I wanted to get Shannon's. If you can put your question on the chat and your full name, and also Mermaid, put your question right now, whatever is coming to you, and you just put it out there, and then we'll do a short, very short invocation meditation, and then I will do the reading. Any questions anybody has? No? Okay. So let's get into the session. So you just send me those questions on the chat, and I will start the invocation. I've got Shannon's question. I'll play this little chant for some time. Take a few deep breaths. Center yourself. Inhale deeply and exhale from the mouth. Take a 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Do the opening invocation. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. Beloved presence of Babaji, we open this space in truth, devotion, and remembrance. Let each heart become a mirror of light, clear, still, and receptive. May only that which is pure, uplifting, and divinely guided flow through this field. Babaji, anchor your golden white flame in our hearts now. We invite the light mirror frequency, awakening, reflection, and remembrance. We are held, we are guided, we are light. Inhale gently through the nose, exhale slowly through the mouth. With each breath, feel the relaxation. The mind becomes clear. And you can receive, you can connect with this frequency as you are more relaxed. Imagine a column of radiant golden white light descending from above the crown, passing through the heart and anchor deep into the earth. This golden light is bright golden white light of Babaji from the higher realms is here in this moment, protecting, shielding, helping us, guiding us, helping us to remember our purpose. And your root chakra, your feet is connected, the core of the Mother Earth. So you're grounded, fully connected with the Mother Earth. At the same time, you're connected with the higher realms, with the higher self. And you're surrounded by this golden flame, golden light sphere. And you are the bridge with the channel between heaven and earth. Place a hand on your heart. See a lotus blooming there. Pure, luminous, infinite. Whisper inwardly, I am the mirror of the divine. Breathe in light. Breathe out peace. And feel Babaji's silent smile within you. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. I only reflect, never absorb. I'm shielded and protected. Thank you for your presence. Now, I have 3 channeled messages. We only have 3 people here. You can select 1, 2, 3 number, whatever resonates with you. Select any one number, 1, 2, 3. And keep it with you. I'm going to share the blessing. So the person who has selected number 1, your message is the awakener. You are being called to rise beyond self-doubt. Babaji's current is moving through your spine, clearing the residue of lifetimes. Trust what is awakening. It is not chaos, it is calibration. Walk forward with still eyes and a brave heart. You are ready to embody light in action. Now the second message is, number 2 message is the mirror. You are learning the sacred art of reflection. What you see in others now reveals your own mastery in disguise. Do not resist what appears. Bless it, breathe it, and let it pass through. When you hold neutrality with love, grace mirrors back multiplied. So neutrality is your key. Number third message is for the person who selected 3. Your message is the union. You are entering a deeper communion with the divine, not outside you, but as your own breath and heartbeat. Babaji whispers, become the flame, not the seeker of fire. Allow the light to descend through your body and let your human form become a living altar of peace. So you're being asked to bring that light, the fire, within, through your body, awaken that light. See if it resonates and feel it as a blessing. We'll take a few deep breaths, and now slowly we can come into the reading segment. As we are centered now, you feel calm, peace, and the presence. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. This is a mantra from Babaji. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. If this session resonates, if you feel connection with his energy, then you can also watch videos and learn about him. He's beyond religions, beyond regions, beyond any form. He's universal light and manifestation of Shiva consciousness. He's very active, he's guiding. So if you want to connect further with him, you can learn more about him, and a lot of videos are being shared already about him. You can connect with Light Mirror also to be in touch with the field and with his presence and get help in remembering your purpose and activations. Okay, now we will get into the question. Okay, so now I've got the reading for Tamia. So this is the light mirror field transmission, and so Babaji is telling you that, beloved one, in this moment you stand at a threshold between the mind's effort and the soul's effortless unfolding. Breathe and let Babaji's light stream through these words as a reflection for you. Okay? You asked, what is my next step, right? Babaji's guidance is, your next step is simplification. Do less, but with greater presence. So you're being asked to a little bit reduce the mental activities and more like an intuitive and the soul resonance. Understand? Like the synchronicities you talked about. Trusting more of that more, and then not so much of logical, mental, because that will limit you, that will keep you in the 3D, always stuck. But your soul, your higher self, is like it knows, who you are. So when you start to trust and bring that, it's going to give you the guidance that is going to help you to evolve and expand. Right? So this is the next step for you, to simplification. Do less efforts, but more with greater presence. Whatever you do, more in alignment versus less logical conditioning. Okay? Bring every action into alignment with why you're doing it. Okay? Whatever you're thinking you're going to do, the mind thing, bring the why you're doing it. The path ahead is not a new external project, but a deeper rooting of inner clarity. When you act from silence, the right opportunity reveals itself without searching. Okay, so you're being asked to operate from the silence, from the higher self and alignment, because it's as your vibration is, you're gonna manifest whatever in the outer. It is, if it is inside aligned, it is gonna reflect for sure, right? So not focusing on mental, because again it becomes external, focusing on the mirror outside. You cannot change by not changing yourself. So it is already within. So this is what is coming for you. Mantra is, when I pause, my path appears. That means you're being asked to maybe meditate, silence, breath, connecting with your higher self. It will come from within. Then the second question was, what should I focus my energy on? Okay. Focus your energy on the heart-throat axis. Heart and throat axis. Expression from compassion. Okay. So whatever you're expressing, through speaking or writing or whatever you're doing it, it should come from the heart, right? Not the mind. It should come from the heart, the feeling, compassion. So, it says that expression from compassion, not expectation, because again, expectation is effort, is a kind of a loop. So it should come from love energy, it's compassion energy, right? That's where, is it connecting with you? Yeah. Share your truth, art, or service from the frequency of love, not performance. Okay. Give yourself to what expands joy, not what demands approval. Understand the difference? When we seek for approval, it is a loop. It's the kind of a matrix. But when it expands the joy, that is a sign. Because the joy, it cannot fabricate. It is so fulfilling. And when you get the joy, you don't need any logical kind of validation or anything. You know it. Nobody need to tell you. Nobody need to give you validation, because you feel it. You own it. Right? So that is what your guidance is. And Babaji says, energy flows where devotion goes. So whatever you do, is it devotion or it is a calculation? If it is devotion, it is gonna be good. So bring heart, bring devotion, bring alignment. That's what is your next step. Anything, whatever you're doing. And you see how the results will start. And also not getting attached to the results and outcomes. Again, you're going to limit, because the universe knows, your higher self knows what is good for you. So if it is not happening, still understand that this is not for me at this point of time. I'm going to get whatever I meant to, whatever is good for me. That surrender should be there. And the third question was, what inner work do I need to do to grow? Okay. The growth now comes through emotional purification. I told you, right, that the mud, that cleanup, because the light is there, just the peeling has to happen. Layers, removing the layers, because light is there itself, right? It's like how you go in the sand and you put the oil and you go and stick all the sand will be stuck. So you are thinking now the stuck thing is with you permanent, but no, you can remove it. So that's what, when you remove that sand, you're just pure then, when you clean it. So you're being asked to purify. Observe every surge of judgment or fear as an invitation to forgive yourself. Okay? Like, it is like so important to forgive ourselves, because we're carrying so much of baggages, right? And once you start forgiving yourself, you're going to start feeling a lot more lighter. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving even the situations, right? And then this will help you to reduce the weight. And this is for everybody. We all have to do this, right? So this feeling and the practice, the mirror, okay? In the mirror, see, this feeling is not me. It is something passing through me, okay? Let tears, writing, or breath carry the old imprints out of your field. So what you can do is, whatever you think that something is there which is limiting you, you can start transferring everything. First of all, feel it, then transfer all of the feelings, emotions onto paper. Because it actually, the energy moves like that. You can transfer that and on the paper, and then with the intention and inviting Babaji and the prayers, you can burn it. So you will instantly feel that, okay, this is gone. And then maybe again, if it comes back, again write it and burn it. This is the cleaning process we all need to do. Right? Otherwise, it all stays in our subconscious, in our energy and everything. So this is a very beautiful way to do the purification. The fire, the water can cleanse, the fire purifies. Okay? Your soul is learning to stay open even when vulnerable. That is mastery. Okay? Your soul is learning to stay open even when vulnerable. That is a mastery. So this is what Babaji is telling you. Okay. Now, what is important that I don't know to ask. Okay. You are learning the art of receptivity. There is no need to push toward awakening. You are already awakening. What you haven't asked is, how can I let grace work through me? Okay. Understand? How can I let grace work through me? You're not doer. The grace is, that is the God through you. Because we all are God. We are all connected. So let that, the divine will merge with your free will through you, right? Ask that, and you will feel the current of Babaji guiding you through synchronicities and gentle nudges. You talked about synchronicities, right? You're going to get more of that. And you're going to get guided. But you have to do these things. You have to understand, clear. When you follow, the universe gives you more, right? Just like how we tell somebody, and if they don't follow, then how much we'll give, right? It's like you have to follow, then only we feel inspired. Okay, let's give him more, right? So similarly, when the guidance is coming, you take the steps and you will see miracles. Okay. Stillness will reveal more than questioning ever could. Understand? Stillness. Do you meditate?
Not as much as I should. Not on.
Yes. That is the key, stillness. Because as I said, it is within you. Only when the mind is still, the soul can speak to you. The mind, the clutter, this whole noise, right? It creates that thing that we are not able to hear the voice of our soul. So meditation is the key, which people don't do. They keep asking questions. I was also doing that before. Meditation is gonna be the key for everybody, not only you, for everybody. Because we don't do meditation. We are meditation. We are awareness. The body, you're not this body and mind. You're aware of the body and mind, right? So how could you be the body and mind? Just like this pen, I have this pen. I'm not this pen. I have the pen. Similarly, this body, if you're aware of something, how could you be that? So you are aware, you're the awareness that is God, the body and mind. So, but what we are doing, we are stuck with this body and the mind. It has become the main, whereas it is only the tool that you've got. It is a yantra that you've got, the soul, the higher self. It has got this to do some work here. So keep that as that, and then do that awareness and the meditation and all of that, okay? Now, what do I need to let go of? Let go of the identity that must hold it all together. Understand? Let go of the identity that must hold it all together. Release the silent pressure to prove, to fix, to know. Surrender the version of yourself that strives to be ready. Okay? You already are. This is where we all are getting stuck, because there's like this perfection thing, right? That somebody is better, they have done, we compare, we have, okay, this is the standard, this is the society projections. So remove all of that and just start operating from your soul, because that already you have it. Nobody can take away things like that. Okay. So you're being asked to let go of the fear being seen in your, and surrender the version of yourself that strives to be ready, because you already are. Let go of the fear of being seen in your softness. It is your true strength. Okay. That is your true strength. Affirmation is, I let go of effort and become a vessel of effortless light. Okay. And then the closing blessing for you is that Om Kriya Babaji Namaha, Tamia, may your path unfold in grace. May your breath remember the presence walking beside you. Okay. You are not becoming light. You are remembering that you already are. So this is your blessing, and this is all of your questions reading.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. If you want it later, you can, we can connect on the text, and I can give you, on the all of this, because that way you can read it again and then again and again and again to get inside your head.
Thank you.
Right?
I feel like I need that for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah. It's gonna be helpful you to condition and this, have this as a programming in you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. So now for Shannon. Okay, I'm gonna. Just give me 1 second. Thank you, Babaji. Okay. Now I will go with Shannon. Okay, so message Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. The message for Shannon Sanquest, the light mirror field transmission, okay, is, beloved Shannon, you are stepping into a cycle where your purpose and livelihood begin to merge. Okay. Do not think of career only as job title. Think of it as a frequency through which your soul wishes to serve. Okay. The new career opportunities, Babaji shows two streams of energy. First is expression and communication stream, blue ray. Okay. Writing, teaching, guiding, coaching, public speaking, or content that uplifts awareness. healing and alignment stream. Okay, this is another one. This is green gold ray, which is what I was light mirror, and I was talking about the how to connect gold, right, with the higher realm, and the green is earth, right? So bringing both the lights and merging within you so that you're able to reflect that in the collective, right? So healing and alignment stream is the green and gold ray, energy work, holistic wellness, mind body integration, intuitive or creative design fields where beauty becomes medicine. Okay, the next opportunity will not be chosen by the mind. You know, as many of us are shifting from the mental space to that soul and the heart frequency, right? So the next opportunity will not be chosen by the mind, but recognized by the heart when it brings relief, joy, and resonance rather than pressure. I talked about that. What brings joy? That is your sign. When you operate from that, you see how your life is gonna be changing everything in around you. You'll become a magnet because you are emanating, you're radiating the joy because you are joyful. And the joy will come when you are activating, when you started working in your purpose. And many of us, we think we have to be ready, perfect something, which is not true. Whatever, whoever you are right now, you can start. Otherwise, you won't be coming in this session today. Because Babaji is bringing you because you are ready for this, right? Only you have to believe in that. So, yeah, so when you create from peace, prosperity follows. Relation to soul purpose. Yes, your career path is directly woven with your purpose. You came to earth to restore harmony between a human and the higher self. As I said, right, that you are the bridge that connecting earth with the heaven, or make a higher, you're bringing your higher self wisdom, the soul wisdom into the body through you anchoring in this collective. And you're going to create a service to to put it out there and start offering your services. That is going to bring you a success because it's a soul purpose. That is what you have taken as a life purpose for this life. And whatever you have been doing before, it was a preparation. Okay. So to remind others that practical life and divine life can be one. It's not leaving this and going to Himalayas or doing something. It's bringing that into practical, into your day-to-day life, into your workspaces, family lives, friends life, everywhere, wherever you go. You have to merge that, bring it in the practical. Okay. So whatever you must do, carry the okay, so you came to earth to restore harmony between the human and the higher self, to remind others that practical life and divine can be one. Okay, whatever you do must carry the vibration of truth and service, not competition. Follow the currents where your voice is heard with impact. Your presence calms others. Your creativity opens hearts. These are the signatures of your purpose. Okay, so you have to start taking all of this and start integrating it and seeing it. That is, these are the clue, and it is already within you. You should remember, because in many lives you've done it, right? That's what I'm seeing it already happening. I'm not saying that based on the theory, because I'm seeing myself and for other people with whom I'm working. And they thought before they started, what would we do? How can we do it? I'm like, and now 3 months later, they're doing it. Because it is already coded within you. Now the inner preparation is to align with this unfolding, release the old pattern of needing to know. Allow the unknown to guide you. Again, that is what, the higher self, the soul guides and Babaji or any other, the God or anything that you believe in. Just trust that and you start getting the guidance. Spend daily time in heart, crown, breath. Heart, crown, breath. So bringing that to heart. Understand? Inhale from the crown to the heart. Exhale from the heart into the world. Understand? So daily after your meditation or whatever you do the spiritual things, You do this breath. Inhale from the crown, bring it to heart, and exhale from the heart to the world. Okay, affirm, my work is my worship. My service is my joy. This attunes your field to magnetize the right work without struggle. Okay. The closing blessing for you is Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. Shannon, may your next step be effortless and luminous. May your livelihood reflect your light and not your fear. The career is merely a vessel. You are the message. Understand? So you as a frequency, as the being, that your presence, and this is what many of us, like, we are not understanding that this is where we don't have to mentally do anything, just be there in alignment with yourself. Okay. So that's your reading. Yeah. If you want the full thing, you can reach out to me. I'll share my number. You can connect with me, and I'll share later on, I'm going to share this so that you can keep it and read it, some of the affirmations and whatever, and then, let it sit with you. Okay. Now I have the last, reading for today is for Mermaid Mama. Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
My name is Vincenza, but my daughter, she set up my phone as Mermaid Mama.
Oh, Vincenza. Okay.
Vincenza.
Vincenza. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So message for Vincenza is that, beloved one, your heart carries the ocean memory of oneness. Okay. That is why love feels both familiar and far. What you call block is not punishment. It is a soul's timing, ensuring you attract depth, not repetition. The true nature of the block is, Babaji shows a pearl within a shell. The shell represents a protective layer of old heartbreak and self-doubt. Okay, so when something happens, we really create a sort of a conditioning or a memory or a block that hardens that outer, part. So it's like that shell is coming from the past, something, and that is acting as a block, so so represents a protective layer. Yeah, pearl within a shell. The shell represents a protective layer of the old heartbreak and self-doubt. In past relationships, you gave more energy than you received, creating an unconscious vow. I will not lose myself again. Okay, it is an unconscious vow. It's like you're doing it like not consciously, but it has created this kind of a block because of the past experiences, that I am not going to lose myself again, and it has become a shell. That vow, born of wisdom but wrapped in fear, now acts as a barrier. So the vow, it was born of wisdom but wrapped in fear. Because of fear it happened, and now it is acting as a barrier. So you need to release that. Whatever it is, the fire thing I explained, right? That we need to do that. We need to remove certain blocks and certain doubts and stuff that we are unconsciously carrying, to let go. Okay, it keeps your light safe but also unseen. Now the healing key for you is, forgive your own tenderness. You were never too much. You simply loved without grounding. Okay, and what is needed to open the path? You are asked to cultivate receiving energy, the yin current. The yin and yang, right? The receiving and the giving, right? Masculine, feminine. So you are being asked to activate the feminine current, the yin current, the receiving current. Practice letting others do small things for you. Accept compliments, help, gifts, or even silence. If somebody is offering something, accept it. Right? So that is the receiving thing. Many of us, we want to give, but we are not wired to receive, and we feel like, okay, how can we give? How can we give? And if somebody gives us, like, how can I return it immediately? Right? That's what we think. Even somebody is giving a compliment that you're looking good. Oh, you are looking good too. Right? Take it first. Receive it. Okay? Especially if you're a giver soul. If you have been like giving a lot, that is something has created a block where you've forgotten to receive. Right? So you're being asked to accept compliments, help, gifts, or even silence. Each act teaches the universe that you are open to be met. Like you're giving the signal, because it is a vibration. Like you get not what you want, it's who you are, you're gonna get. So if you're vibrating at as a feminine receiving, then the universe will arrange the situation that you're gonna give, because your vibration is now in receptive mode. Okay. So as your feminine current balances, the magnetic field of partnership awakens. As you balance, then this thing also awakens. Now the daily heart practice is: place a hand over your chest, inhale gently and whisper, I am safe to receive. Exhale and feel warmth expand through your ribs. Do this 3 minutes each evening. Okay, and the soul level understanding is your soulmate vibration is not lost. It is orbiting closer each time you choose truth over compromise. This connection enters when your energy feels whole, not searching. Because when we search, we try to get something, we are in a lack. Understand the vibration? So that's why you have to like start coming in a vibration of like having already, of receiving, of love, or whatever, and then with that vibration it will magnetize. Right? So this connection enters when your energy feels whole, not searching. And Babaji's message is, you are not waiting for love. Love is waiting for you to rest. Let stillness become your invitation. Okay? So that's where you are being asked to, change some of the the energy alignments and operate from like being able to receive and changing your vibration. That is going to be like a starting point for you. And then slowly you will be able to, be in that zone of receiving. The closing blessing for you is Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. Vincenza, may the ocean within your heart calm and clarify. May the tide of love return in divine timing, carrying the one who sees your depth, not just your surface. You are already the beloved. So that is what the blessing for you, and some of the tips like that you can actually do in order to, and these are the key things. Many times we want answers, but I feel till the time you can keep asking multiple, there are channels and then multiple psychics and there, but until and unless you start changing your vibration and start working, that is the biggest gap that I see in people, that they don't practice. Because there is so much of this whole mental thing going on in the collective. People are stressed, and we pick up. You being an empath or being a heart person and oneness, you actually may be absorbing so much from the collective that keeps you down. So putting that energetic boundaries around you, that only light comes in my energy, my aura, it keeps you grounded and centered, versus you keep getting impacted because of the collective vibrations. It's like how we have doors in our house, we don't keep it open, right? Similarly, you have to maintain that doors in your energy field as well, the shield. So you're not absorbing anything that is impacting you negatively. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good analogies.
Right. So that's what you're being asked to do. So protect yourself and elevate yourself and energize and be in the receptive frequency. Okay.
Thank you. That's very good advice.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Wishing you all the best. And I think that's what it was for today. And I really enjoyed. This brings joy for me. So find your own joys. What brings joy for you all? And that is the key. That is the ultimate kind of journey that the humanity, as humanity, we are evolving. We are going into the next phase where a lot of light workers, a lot of coaches, guides are going to come and help people to, we support everybody, each other, kind of with our gifts. So, yeah. Okay, so if any questions, anybody would like to share anything, or else I can do the closing invocation.
Did you leave your information and phone number?
Yeah, I'll give the phone number here. Thank you for the reminder. My name is
Over here. What? Yeah.
Tamia, you want to share something?
I wanted to say thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I really appreciate it. That was a lot of what I needed to hear, and I can't wait to go back and listen to it.
Right. Yes. Listen to it and do the practices. And I have a WhatsApp group also where I send the transmission and the collective messages from Babaji. So feel free to join, because sometimes that gives the answers. Sometimes when we think about it, it comes in the form of the messages, again, the synchronicities, right? So I'm gonna so this is my number. You can connect with me, and I'll share the link for the WhatsApp group if you want to be connected. And also I will share today's reading with you all so that you can read it on your own, because with the focused mind and then the breath and awareness, when you read it in the morning or in the evenings again and again, it will start to sit in your subconscious. So yeah, thank you. I'm going to now do the closing invocation. Thank you, Babaji, for your presence, for your guidance, for the protection. Thank you so much. Now we are going to close the session. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. We offer gratitude to the masters, the light mirror field, and all who gathered in sincerity. May every word spoken today ripple into the collective as healing light. As we return to our day, may we carry the stillness, the remembrance that we are reflections of the infinite. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. Thank you, and wishing you all the best for the journey ahead, and be connected with the divine. Thank you.
Step into a sacred space with Ragini Mishra for light mirror reflections, where every session becomes a portal to your soul, blending intuitive energy readings, name vibration decoding, and channeled messages from Babaji, Hanumanji, and the Divine Masters. Ragini guides you back to the truth you've always carried within. This is not just a reading, it is a reflection. Join Light Mirror Reflections every other Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, only on Soul Search TV. Watch for free online or tune in via Roku, Amazon, Apple TV, and Android TV. Want to go deeper? Step into the Zoom room for a live personal reading and sacred soul connection. Come not to be told who you are. Come to remember who you've always been.